Good afternoon and welcome to your midday branding tip number 8. So this is my absolute favorite topic. So if I bang on a little bit, I do apologize. But the tip is you need to find out and identify what your brand personality is. I'm just going to turn the light on so you can see me better. There we go. Understanding what your brand personality is will help you define and understand your brand as though it were a person. Now, this is quite challenging because obviously your brand isn't a person. And so what we want to do is apply human attributes to your brand so that your language and tone feels like you are connecting and communicating with a human. Likewise, if you're creating an experience, you want it to feel as though you are creating something that people are going to connect with. So understanding what your brand personality is will set you up for all of these decisions. I use Carl Jung's 12 archetypes. So this is not something that I've developed myself. Carl Jung studied hundreds and thousands of personalities, and as a psychologist, he determined that there were 12 key personalities that kept popping up. And he defined these, and these are amazing because they actually sit in our unconscious bias. We actually already know and understand all of these personalities and the personality traits that relate to all of these personalities. These are personalities that pitch up in the fairy tales that we tell our kids, the Bible, stories passed down from father to son, all of the big movies that we spend millions of dollars every year going to watch. So if I were to talk to you about a kind, caring nana or a rebellious teenager, you probably conjured up what they look like, but also those personality attributes that apply to those personalities. So now imagine if we take the same concept and we apply it to a brand, and the brand now has a personality, a tone, a voice, a persona, something that will attract people to it more than simply just transactions. And this is what we want to get to. So I've got a fantastic example. It's a brand I absolutely love. It's an Australian brand, and it's called Who Gives a Crap. It's a toilet paper brand, but at the same time, they also are very socially conscious. So 50% of their profits go towards funding toilets in third world countries. So what they're doing is, obviously, Who Gives a Crap is talking about the toilet paper aspect of it, but it's also talking about if you actually find things important in life, do you care? Because if you care, you should buy their product because their product will help somebody else further down the track. So when you see their personality, it is fun, it is lighthearted, it's quite quirky. They really, excuse the pun, take the piss. And all of their social media lends to this lighthearted entertainment. So they would fit in with what we call the entertainer brand personality. One of the things we're really focused on when it comes to the brand personality is it's not about what you do, it's all about how you do it. So if you are a doctor or a vet or a nurse, don't think you are necessarily the caregiver brand personality, because that's what you do. Your personality might be totally different. As a graphic designer, most people might go, well, you must be the creator brand personality. No, I'm actually not the creator brand personality. The creator is what I do. As a personality, my business is the magician. It's all about transformation, being a catalyst for change, empowering my clients, and being a visionary for them. Me personally, I have a different personal brand, which is a combination of the magician and the innocent. Now, here's the thing, that the business does not necessarily need to be the same personality as the business owner. And the reason being is because it's very hard for people to pitch up and be the business owner, be that person's persona. If the brand has its own personality, it's so much easier for the team to get on board, put their hat on for the day and go, okay, this is the brand personality that I'm bringing to the business. They can still be their own personal person, but when they are dealing with the brand, posting stuff on social media, writing copy for a website, typing up an email, communicating with a client over the phone, they then put the hat on of the brand's personality. Now, if you're interested and you're intrigued a little bit about this, you can head to the website, which is brandpersonalities.com, and you can play my online quiz. It's a whopping $39, okay? It's not a big deal, but what it does is it takes you through the process. It gets you thinking about what your personality might be. If you then decide you want to work with White River Design on your branding, we will actually refund you that. And we then take you on board as a client. So have a little think about that. Hop on the website anyway. There's heaps of information, but you can play the quiz. You can find out a little bit more about that. I have just written a book. It's about to go to the publishers as we speak, and it is all about brand personalities. It's called Brand Magic: How to Build a Brand with Personality. And if you're interested in pre-ordering a copy, I will pop the link into the comments section or into my bio. So you can pre-order yourself a copy. If you do pre-order, you will get a signed copy with a limited edition hard-covered velvet delicious bookcase that it goes into. So pre-order your copy and we'll get that winging to you as soon as it arrives, but it will dive deeper into this whole topic of brand personalities. If you can find out what your brand personality is, it will make the world of difference to how you pitch up every day with your brand. It will give you so much clarity around how you want to communicate and how you want to connect with your customer. So take that one on board. I hope you find this a little bit interesting because I absolutely love this topic to death. And yeah, head to brandpersonalities.com and find out what your brand personality is. See you tomorrow.